Hey guys, are you being honest with yourself? The one person you lie to more than anyone is yourself. I want to tell you why that's a bad thing, and why if you're doing that, you might be stopping yourself from being successful. But before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and hit that bell icon to be notified when I release a new video. So I want to talk to you about someone with a fixed mindset, and we'll call this person John. And John is the type of person with a fixed mindset who believes that nothing's going to change for him. He is what he is, and that's all he'll ever be. John has a cap on what he can become, what he can learn, and how successful he can be. And a person like John is often not very honest with himself. He overstates his successes, and he underrates his imperfections. Many times he'll either just simply ignore his weaknesses rather than try to overcome them. And this creates an environment for no possible growth whatsoever. It was like when I was younger, I used to go around my friend's house and we'd play guitar together. And one day my friend asked his dad whether he'd ever played guitar, and his dad was like, "Oh no, I couldn't play guitar. No, I didn't have the fingers. Like, playing guitar, it's either something that you have or you don't have." And I remember at the time I was thinking, like, that's so not true. Like, I wasn't born with really good guitar playing abilities or anything. I had to learn just like everybody else has to learn. But now I realize that that's someone with a fixed mindset. And as nice as he was a really nice guy, his life is what it is, and it will always be that. I bet you in 10 years ago, he had the exact same life as he's got now. I bet you he's not even changed a little bit. So you can't grow until you're honest with yourself about where you need to improve. You'll never overcome your weaknesses or your imperfections by running away from them. And that's the kind of behavior that is rooted in the mindset of someone that believes growth and success is impossible. It takes a strong person to admit and own up to his or her weaknesses, and it can be very tough to stare your imperfections in the eye and decide how you're going to change, what you're going to do something, what you're going to do about them, how are you going to turn that into a success. But if it is difficult for you, just remember one thing. You can't control what other people do. You can't control what the world decides to hand you. The only thing that you can control is the actions in your life. You can only decide how you're going to act in any given situation. So make a commitment to yourself that the smart action that you're going to take regarding your weaknesses is to not ignore them. I want you to write them down and decide how you're going to turn these weaknesses into strengths. Now, you could do this a lot of ways. You might have to take a course, you might have to read books, you get some training, watch some videos. It doesn't matter. But that is the classic move of someone with a growth mindset. It's someone who's willing to improve, someone who wants to have success, and someone who ultimately will have success in the end. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next video.